in this video, we're going to tie a 7-part 20 bight Casa Knot by crossing the bights. And we just start this with an around, an over, and an under, just like starting a 5-4 or all kinds of knots. So we do our under. We come around and we do an under. Now this is the same move as making a Spanish ring knot. We cross our bights and come under. Now we go under. We cross our bights and we do an under. And then we go under. That finishes our 3-part knot. And it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's got 8 bights. So that is a 3-part 8-bight knot. Now we're going to go and we're going to lay our tracks. See how we're following up on the right? Now we're going to go cross over and go down on the left. Under. We got to keep things a little bit loose so that we don't get too tight. So we went down on the left. Now we're going to come back on the right. So, and that's the one we're following. So it's over, under. So we come out over, we're coming in over to follow, over, under. And we cross over the one we're following it on the right, over, under. And we're going to cross over. The one we're following, we're crossing over, and go over, under, following on the left. And now we're back to our standing end. And now we're going to split our tracks. Over, under. Under, over, under, splitting tracks. Okay, see our tracks right there? We're going to go under to get in our tracks. Over, under. Okay, see our tracks? We go under that outside bight, over, under. Okay, straighten my tracks out a little here. We go under to get in our tracks, over, under, out of the knot. Okay, things are tightening up a little, but that's all right. We're going to go under this outside bight to get into our tracks, and then over, under, over. That finishes a 5-part casa knot. Now we're using enlargement process number 1, and we're going to make it into a 7-part knot, following the right hand side of our standing end, under, over, under, over. Cross over the one we're following, followed on the left. So it's over, under, over, under, over. And we're crossing over the one we were following, followed on the right. So it's over, under, over, under, over. Cross over the one we're following, and then under, over, under, over. Straighten out our knot a little. Okay. Cross over the one we're following, and it's under, over, under, over, following it on the right. Cross over the one we're following. We're following it on the left, so it's under, over, under, over. And we're back to our standing end. And we're splitting tracks. Over, under. I'm going to do that, and then I'll complete it so we don't get our knot so crooked. Over, under, over. Okay, see that bight that's under, under? We go under it to get into our tracks, and then we'll go over, under. Now to finish our tracks, straighten that a little. We got to go over, under, over. Whoop. Keep our knot straight. Here's our bight that's under, under. We go under it to get into our tracks. And we go over, under. Splitting tracks. Straighten up a little. Straighten our track up. Here's our, we got to go over this one, under that one, and over that outside bight. Okay, I'm going to pull this just a little. Pull that so that I can get some slack in this bight that's under, under. We're going to go under it. I'm going to go under it and then straighten things up. And then do my over, under. Straighten things up a little. Do my over, under, over. Pull that. Get that a little straighter. There we go. Okay, see the one that's underneath there? You pull him out. So we go under it to get into our tracks. See our tracks right through there? So we go over this one, Let it to get into our tracks and go under that one. Get it pushed back flat. Pull this one back that we're going to go over. Straighten that so we can see our over, our under, and our over. Now the knot. Okay, I come under that bight to get into my tracks. Straighten my tracks here. Okay, so I'm going to go over this one and under that one. And then over that, under that one down there, and out over that outside bight. That brings us back to our standing end. And I just go in alongside of it to finish our knot. That makes a 7-part 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 20 bights. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And that fits that just about right, and we did it without getting it all distorted. I hope you will try to tie this knot. Thank you for watching.